No, but you can, but इतना हमें कंट्रोल ही नहीं है. Anybody can begin and stop your screen sharing at this stage. We will give you the floor in due course of time. Thank you. Good afternoon. This is GV Srinivas, Ambassador, speaking from the embassy in Muscat. Thank you for joining in this online India-Oman Network Agricultural Sector Focus conference today. I would request everyone who is like a panelist and with control on the microphone to remain muted. We will give you the floor. That stage you can unmute and speak. But first we have a representative from the Sultanate of Oman, a Chamber of Commerce representative. I'll give them the floor first. So kindly raise your hand so that I can call your name and then unmute you. Please raise your hand. I don't have control on the mouse. Why? In ground, it's very.
No, sir. Sir, our projects are on a different screen, and what you can control is the laptop screen.
तो वेबएक्स पे कैसे बनाओ तो देन यू
She has controlling.
तो वेबएक्स का पूरा हाथ को देखो सॉर्ट इट एज पर द हैंड्स सो दैट हाँ आ गया ठीक है सही सही जवाब दे
Yeah, yes.
ओके आई एम गिविंग द फ्लोर टू मिस्टर सईद अलाबरी फॉर मेकिंग हिज प्रेजेंटेशन बट द ब्रॉड डिसिप्लिन इज द फॉलोइंग द प्रेजेंटेशन इन द बिगिनिंग that is APEDA Chamber of Commerce will have to be maximum 5 minutes. Please keep to the time so that we don't shoot way beyond that. 5 minutes of presentation, highlights, etc. Company level presentation will be 2 to 3 minutes. So let me give the floor first to Chamber of Commerce, Suhar.
Yes, sir. Chairman.
So please do go ahead, take the floor,
Yes,
share the
good
screen,
afternoon.
make the
Yeah,
presentation. Good afternoon.
good afternoon, Your Excellency. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the embassy actually for this great effort for arranging this webinar and really for the always support to the private sector, to the economy, and in terms of connecting the business community from both side, from Oman and India side, capitalizing on the agreement and CEPA agreement what we have and the nature and the opportunity, common opportunity that we have from both sides. So I appreciate that one. And we believe, and especially with agriculture, there is abundance of opportunity that we have in both sides where we can get to know about it from Oman side as well from India side. I don't have much to speak, Your Excellency, here, but I will leave the speech to my colleague, Engineer Saleh Shamfari. I think Miss Sonia was in coordinate with her, and he can elaborate more. He is the head of Food Security Committee in the Chamber of Commerce headquarter.
Omani, you heard them, no? They were giving floor to somebody. I don't know what. You had to do something on the WebEx.
He's not able to join. He's joining the
Engineer
So then
Saleh
we go next.
Al-Shamfari.
No, it's okay. We'll give the floor later. Let me now just go to the APEDA. APEDA can kindly come, raise their hand. Omari. Yeah, then APEDA. I think Mr. Alabri, please reduce down your hand. And I'm asking APEDA to now take the floor to make the presentation. Please raise your hand. है तो सही ना नहीं करा नेक्स्ट चलो आगे कौन है who's the next one ये बताइए next
Captain Subramaniam.
नहीं यार but you Oman Chamber of Commerce here also want to speak about what happened no then
Webex, sir, again. He has some,
no that's so hard but from here
from here, Mr. Jawari is there, na Salih Al-Shamfari. He has some problem.
let us now go with the company presentation because all the previous ones are not ready so let's go to the company first one
I have joined. This is Al-Shamfari. Can you
take
hear
the
me?
name
Hello.
Hello, sir. Dr. Tarun Bajaj, please start your presentation, sir.
कहाँ से APEDA यार you did not come no
He's there, sir.
what can I do
Hello.
go to
Hello. Hello.
I am going to the company presentation because both APEDA and Chamber of Commerce have not been able to come here. So let's captain. This first one would be by
Can you
Karthik. मेरा list कहाँ है मेरा पूरा
Tri-Root.
हाँ
Tri-Root company, sir.
उसका नाम बोलो क्या
Sir, he has not given only the company name. Tri-Root.
Try route please take the floor try route raise your hand is he from
Yes, sir. He is there in that. He is there.
try route है वो
नहीं, दूसरा company है.
हाँ, तो I can't tell sequence though Again, good afternoon. This is to say that we were wanting to give the floor first to Oman Chamber of Commerce, both Muscat headquarter and Suhat. They had technical difficulty. We wanted to give the floor to James Nedumpara. If he's there, please raise your hand. If not, then Fiki, APEDA, EPCs. I don't see any of them raising hand. So we go to the company presentation.
Vice President.
APEDA from what is the name? Niranjan?
Bajaj, Tarun Bajaj.
कहाँ दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को तो
Salih also joined from.
I don't see the
Sir,
hand.
2 minutes. Sir, I have some technical issue from APEDA.
I know we will give you
2
later
minutes
time,
ago.
but not to waste time. Now
Sir.
let me go to now right away.
Sir,
The first presenter of the everybody kindly mute, please. That will help so that we don't have a crosstalk. I am going to first. Actually, बार-बार वो तो आ ही नहीं रहा वहां से काहे के लिए नाम दिख रहा हूँ
Dr. Saleh, please start your presentation, sir.
Okay. I hope you also solve your problems there. Technical problems. The problem with this WebEx, it has a lot of difficulties when we are trying to connect. We have to really download the app again and again. And I think this is where everybody is facing problem today because they cannot connect. Anyway, good afternoon from Oman. This is Saleh Al-Shamfari. I'm here not representing Chamber of Commerce because this is not officially came to the Chamber of Commerce. However, responding to the of Ms. Supriya, I'm here presenting my own opinion on the issue relating to the opportunities, facing unavailable for all investors in the agro investment sort of arena in Oman. Against the backdrop of the current turmoil in the GCC, Oman have come quite well on the whole issue, given the fact that Oman is well located from a logistic perspective that allows all other investors to come along and shift their businesses here to Oman and cater to the need of the other GCC countries as well as East African countries from here. So what I want to do to start with is to encourage every investor from India to utilize this CEPA agreement with Oman and to join hands with the Omani partners, as well as to also come their own way if they decided to. If they need any help from outside, we are here to help. If they wanted to be part of any opportunities available, Oman has currently announced a number of initiatives in the food sector. That includes farming and food processing in areas of agriculture, as well as in fisheries and livestock. So just in a nutshell, the current situation in the Gulf, where it is very difficult to send food directly via the Strait of Hormuz to the states in the Gulf directly, is quite difficult. So Oman have created an arrangement with other GCC, including Dubai, to create something called the Green Corridor. The Green Corridor allows various suppliers of food to use the port of Salalah, port of Suhar, port of Duqm to unload here and to supply other GCC directly from Oman port. As you well understand, 2 days to 3 days directly from the western side of India to reach Suhar and Duqm and Salalah. Therefore, this is an invitation to all investors, to all suppliers, to all processors to shift here, come here in Oman, create a value added system that allows you to bring your food here, process it here, make it market ready, and supply the rest of GCC from here, from Oman. And then also what you can do, because there is high demand for food currently in East Africa. East Africa is a high consumption for processed food, ready to eat food. So I invite Indian companies to come along here in Oman, have their base in Muscat, have their base in Suhar, have their base in Salalah and Duqm, and make product ready for the African market as well as the Yemeni market. These markets have around 1 billion people living in the vicinity, whom Oman have been quite well established as a base for various Indian companies, for various European companies have their processing of food here. So please come to Oman. You're all welcome, and we're here to support you. My contact is there with Sonia. So any support, any help, we are ready to support you. Welcome to Oman. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Saleh Al-Shamfari, for yeah, thank you very much for that invitation to the Indian companies to come locate in Oman and cover not only Oman but also the neighboring region, GCC, Africa. Thank you very much. With that, now we again come back with the help of my colleague here. Let me see whether we can follow and call my first presenter. I want to go by the way we had announced on the notice board of our conversation today. And once that is over, then I'll give the floor to others who may not be there on the list. So first one I will call for Fruit and Vegetable Distribution Hub in Oman, Representative Pawan Shirmewar. Pawan? Okay, if they are not there, then I go to the next one. That is the distribution hub, this time Captain Subramaniam Ramkumar. As I take your name, please do raise your hand so that not physically, but on the screen, there is a icon with which you can raise your hand, so that it comes up on top my dashboard. Yeah, correct. Captain Shikumar Subramaniam, go ahead. 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes maximum, 3, wrap it up. Make the main point that you wish to make. Go ahead. Unmute, speak.
I'm just starting, sir. Yeah,
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Everybody, I would request to keep the limit of time, because a company presentation certainly can be over in 2 minutes, given that we are looking at what exactly is the idea you have in looking up to the bilateral collaboration. Your company's strengths, etc., your attributes are already published on the link which is to the reaches of everyone. So please don't belabor that point and right away come to what ideas you have of how you want to collaborate with Oman. Go ahead. We are waiting to hear from you.
Can you see my presentation, sir?
No, I can't.
Just
And therefore, you may wish to speak because presentation also will be circulating to everyone. You can right away speak how you look at Oman, etc. And because taking time and you would not be having less than 2 minutes, then it's a problem for you. No? Go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. His Excellency GB Srinivas, Ambassador of India to Sultanate of Oman. On the first slide, let me introduce, sir. Can you just get the...
Yes.
I'm Captain Ramkumar, sir.
छोड़ो यार
आवाज को कम कर इतना ठीक काम फट रहा है
क्या कर रहे हो यार प्लीज व्हाई आर डूइंग ऑल दिस यहाँ से हम रन नहीं करेंगे प्रेजेंटेशन भाई प्रेजेंटेशंस हैव टू बी पुश्ड बाय द एप्लीकेंट इफ दे कांट दे विल स्पीक इट्स ओके बाय अस ही विल स्पीक सो डोंट अननेसेसरली रैटल दिस स्क्रीन मारारी प्लीज डू गो अहेड
So can you see my presentation? So I'm Subramaniam Ramkumar.
Yes.
I was commissioned in the Indian Navy in 1991. After 38 years of service, I've just retired in October 25. Post which I've started my own import-export business in the name of Chamo Global Enterprises. Basically, what ION and SIPA has helped us to scale new ventures with Oman government and to increase our trade and with a partner of Oman. We have opened up new avenues with a positive and strong economic integration and boosting capabilities. My proposal is to set up a hub, a vegetable and a fruit hub in Oman, basically exporting vegetables and fruits directly through cold storages from India to directly to a cold storage at Kazan, and from where we could possibly send it to the local market as well as to the GCCs. Why Oman? Oman, of course, we all know it's got 3.91 billion to 4 billion, approximately Oman imports from India, and we have an annual bilateral of about 10 billion US dollars. So we have got a major, Oman is one of our important and top partners. So that's why we chosen Oman. Kazan, of course, is an economic city developed for this purpose, closer to Muscat, closer to Sohar port, and we will look forward for setting up this at Kazan. Envisage plan, how do we source all our vegetables and fresh fruits and produce from the states of Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, and along with other condiments from Gujarat. We will be directly through ref containers, we will be transporting them, transshipping them to Kazan, and from here we will require a cold storage facility, a ripening, repack and storing facility, and post which we will market across the Gulf and also to the local market and to the GCC countries. So what we would require at Kazan is basically a cold storage facility, ripening chamber, sorting and grading lines, and packaging labeling unit, and a quality control lab. All this would be a part of the cold storage units. The other components along with the cold storage is the temperature requirement for different vegetables and leafy vegetables. So I'll not dwell too much into it. Basically, it's a cold storage with a reefer truck docking facility and other options for food processing there. Proposed investment, as we look, sir, in case we are setting up a new cold storage at Kazan, we would require a land lease. The cost range will be a medium. Cold storage is the one of the cost factor here, high cost factor. Equipments again will be medium cost. Running capital will be high, sir. So this is a tentative cost which we arrived at 1.7 million US dollars for a 500-ton cold storage facility. Later on, once we streamline this, we will scale up. Proposed funding roadmaps as the Oman government has offered to partnership with us. We are looking forward for a joint venture with a Omani partner, or alternatively a soft loans and grants from the government of India, APEDA, or from the Oman government. Kazan Economic City to lease existing cold storage is also another alternate suggestion, and business loans from Indian banks. So we look forward for this. This is the same thing in a sketchwell manner, sir. Likely challenges, what challenges we look forward in this proposal is fresh produce as a short shelf life. But since we just 3 days away from Oman, maintain an unbroken cold chain from Indian farm to Oman warehouse, cold storage shelf directly. Farm prices can change quickly and fluctuate. Advance contract with farmers and source from multiple states to keep our costs stable. The next challenge would be custom approvals can take time. I think with the Omanian government help and your support from the embassy, we could do all our documentation, register shipments in advance, and dedicated team to manage all our ground issues. And the next challenge would be demand can be hard to predict. We'll work closely with supermarkets and vendors to plan orders in advance and minimize waste. So this is a broad timeline what we're looking at, sir. We're looking at 1 to 2 months to undertake a market study in Oman, 3 to 4 months to lock in supply agreements, 4 to 6 months we look at a 5 pilot shipment, at least of 10 containers of fresh fruits, onions, mangoes, and vegetables. The month to 6 to 12 months we expand our product range and beginning our cold storage facility. In this way, optimism in Beard, so this toward this the success factors. We are already a strong supplier of network in India. We got efficient cold chain logistics in India. We got ties up with GCC retailers, technology tracking, forecasting we can do, and I'm very optimistic on this. The growth potential with Oman, organic produce exports, ready to eat, fresh packs, e-commerce, grocery supply, and private label GCC. Before I conclude, sir, I'm already in the process of exporting yam and onions to Dubai, and we just done one shipment to Dubai just about 10 days back. Thank you, sir.
Next presenter, which is Captain Subramaniam to bata diya already. Second one also I think is a repeat. And the third is essential oils. Sheetal Rana. Essential oils. Sheetal Rana from Tribe Root. Please raise your hand. Yeah, go ahead, Sheetal. Again, please try to keep it to 2 minutes. And very sharply, what you have. I think is there? No. Sheetal is not there. No, but they have to take the floor. The moment I call your name, kindly take the floor. If you want to pull the presentation, pull it. Otherwise, straight away speak so that we don't have transition time loss. I don't see her. So let me now give the let me give the floor to the next presenter, Abdul Ghafir Javed from Kanistra Trading Private, to talk about turmeric. हम क्या करूं, बोल तो नहीं रहे ना वैसे. Okay, back Tribe Root. Please go ahead and take the floor. Start speaking. Otherwise, I think you're not there. Are you there?
Good
बोलो ना
afternoon,
भाई.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sheetal Rana, and I am the
हाँ,
director
शीतल, कब
of.
से ढूंढ रहे हैं आपको शीतल. चलो लो बोलो. Go ahead.
Okay,
Sheetal from Tribe Root. Go ahead.
sir, I am the director of Tribe Root Essentials Private Limited. I am working on science-backed aromatherapy and daily aromatherapy rituals. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to represent ourselves. Now, Mr. Gaurav will proceed further.
Before starting about aromatherapy or tribe root, I would like to give you a thought on why flowers are being used since ages in our daily life. Whenever there is some death or we visit the temples or there is birthday of someone, why we only use flowers? Because flowers has that power to bring us out of our grief and give us a sense of joy, or maybe giving up that necessary disconnect from our present tense situation. So what tribe root focuses on the problem, we see that stress is normalized and calm is missing, and we see that the therapy is missing from the fragrance. We see a lot of mental health crisis, skin sensitivity issues are rising, and the word natural has just become a marketing lie. So we feel that there is no authentic daily aromatherapy brand, and tribe root aims to provide that solution to the customers. So what we bring different, authenticity plus science. Most of the brands lack the credible botanical research backing or the genuine sourcing credentials. Also, we work on concern-based positioning, like we are offering essential oils for specific concerns, like for anxiety, for insomnia, or for varicose veins. So these type of concern-based and then we focus on stress, sleep, and anxiety relief, which is a major problem across the globe. So we fill this gap with authentic ingredients, science-backed formulations, and daily aromatherapy rituals. We are um, making this shift of this occasional aromatherapy to the daily aromatherapy. And what products we have: pure essential oils and floral water. Secondly, the concerned specific blends. Thirdly, the industry specific aroma. And we have this botanical validation from the Institute of National Importance, like the CSIR and the FFDC. Uh, the science behind aromatherapy.
Sheetal,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
if you make your PowerPoint full screen, everybody would see better.
Okay.
If you can. Continue. Back to you.
Is it visible, sir? Yeah. So the science of aromatherapy, it works on two things. Firstly, the inhalation, and second is the tropical use. So by inhalation, how we breathe, and by tropical use, how we apply on the skin. So there are n number of studies from Harvard Medical School, PubMed, and the Mayo Clinic explaining the concept of aromatherapy. So there is the aromatherapy is directly linked to the brain chemistry. The olfactory nodes means the limbic system, which manages the stress, emotion, and memory in our system. So by using aromatherapy, we can directly impact that portion of our memory and give us the much needed repair. So we are not just reviving the tradition, we are translating it responsibility. And why we focus on Oman? Firstly, the high value markets like the UAE, Saudi Arabia demand premium wellness and natural products. Secondly, we think that Oman offers strategic advantage over the overcrowded UAE market and the other GCC. And also the SEPA benefits are already there. So the market opportunity is huge, because we see aromatherapy market is ruled by a lot of small players, and an organized and a science-backed player can already and are already working on it. We are already working on it, and we can help take this to the next level. So we are working on the three-phase model. Firstly, the sourcing and blending of oils here in India, the assembly and packaging, labeling in Oman, and then distribution to all the other global countries by making this as an regional logistics and supply hubs. So these are our product portfolios: pure essential oils. These are some rare oils and high-grade oils. Then the concern-specific blends, on-the-go aromatherapy, the aroma oils, and the natural mist. So what the main thing, like we are focusing on two areas. Firstly, aromatherapy for the hospitality, like the sleep kits. We will manufacture our oils, blends, diffuser oils specifically for the hospitality segment, so that we can give an enhanced or enriching or a signature experience to the guest. Secondly, we see that the financial and the IT sector, this it is all filled of stress, anxiety. So our essential oils and our diffusers will help people give an happiness experience, a mood refreshing experience, and also help the employees curb out of the stress they are getting of this. So what we need next? The partner discussion, site selection, and launch. We think that 6 months is more than enough time for us to launch the products in this market. So together we can establish Oman as the aromatherapy wellness hub, and between India and the Middle Eastern markets. Thank you, sir. That's all from us.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Now, the next I will call Kanistra Trading to talk about turmeric-led Indian spices. I will also call the other, but in that order, depending upon who raises the hand. Next is Natural Fertilizers and Microbials by Nico Orgo. छोड़ दो, compliment this. Yeah. So what is the name you said? Karthik. Karthik, go ahead. Karthik from Nico Orgo.
Yes, hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I
Go ahead.
wanted to begin by thanking the embassy for taking this great initiative. It's very good to be connected with all of you. And without further ado, I'll share my screen if I can, if you would like me to present, or if you would prefer it, I can just speak on the products and some benefits that we can offer for an India-Oman collaboration.
No, if you push your presentation, obviously the comprehension goes much better. So by all means push, as we hear you also. Go ahead.
All right.
You can screen share
Yes.
by showing your screen.
Yes, I am sharing the screen. I don't know if you guys can. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible very well. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So just a quick introduction. We are a Indian company based in Gujarat, and we provide solutions for food security. Everything we provide is 100% natural, organic, and manufactured without any chemicals whatsoever. For the Omani market, we have been focusing primarily on improving the yields of dates, alfalfa, vegetables and fruits, but primarily on dates and alfalfa. And we have certain options that we offer that we would like very much to get into a distributorship partnership with someone in Oman. We have a product that improves the yields, especially in sandy and calciferous soil, of any nitrogen that is applied. Now, in this case, when urea or any nitrogenous fertilizers are applied, it's a very, very fast progression. The loss that is, I apologize, the loss that is seen in the urea is almost 70 to 80%, especially in sandy soils. So as soon as it is applied, it immediately begins to evaporate and leach into groundwater. We provide solutions that can inhibit the loss of nitrification. This is done in a completely natural way by inhibiting, not killing, but inhibiting the activity of certain bacteria.
Karthik,
Yeah.
just to alert you, your screen looks static. I hope that is deliberate. Only now
Okay.
you're shifting it.
There.
Now we
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
second
no,
screen.
sorry, it wasn't
Just keep
moving.
moving. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you. So again, coming back to what I was saying, I'll just move forward. So if you look at the fate of applied urea, it immediately begins to volatilize into the sky, into the air. And as it converts, as the chemical nature of the urea converts from ammonium to nitrate and nitrite, it also begins very quickly to leach into groundwater. And certain parts of the world have a very high concentration of nitrates in groundwater, which can be a problem especially in terms of the health of the water that we drink. Of course, this would not apply in the case of desalinated water. For date palm and for alfalfa, though alfalfa can produce its own nitrogen, it's extremely important that the nitrogen that is produced is provided to the plant at the right time. And our product, one of our products that we sell, N-Guard, is a natural solution that does that. Now, in the Omani market, there are a lot of chemical solutions that are used. A lot of the urea that comes into the Omani market is already pre-treated with several chemicals. And we have options that can replace those chemicals. Additionally, moving forward, just running through what we do. Additionally, we would also like to stress the role of biofertilizers. Now, especially in sandy soils, phosphorus and potassium are extremely hard for the crop to absorb. As soon as any phosphorus or potassium is applied into the soil, it immediately begins to transfer from a soluble to an insoluble state. What we provide, sir, is we provide bacteria that can consume that phosphorus, can consume the potassium, and by secreting enzymes, deliver it back to the crop. So in your greenhouses, especially in the date palm cultivation, phosphorus and potassium being available to the plant at the right stages of growth will mean significant increases in yield. And this helps both of us. India will be glad to have the export potential, and of course, Oman will be glad to have better quality and better yields in dates. Finally, coming to the third aspect of my presentation is biopesticides. Now, in sandy soils, there are certain microbial pests known as nematodes. They are small microbial ringworms and other forms of worms that find sandy soils extremely convenient to move about in. And what they will do, as you can see in this diagram, is they will not completely enter the plant, but they just put their face into the root of the plant and begin to absorb nutrition from there. In doing so, they create an injury which opens the plant up to fungal infection, viral infection. Of course, there is the loss of nutrition that the plant is facing. Controlling nematodes can be done with harsh chemicals. It can be done with several pesticides. But in India, we have some extremely good cultures of biopesticides that have been developed by our universities in Tamil Nadu and in Delhi. And these biopesticides are especially created for conditions in Gujarat, conditions in Rajasthan, dry, sandy, loamy soil. So the efficacy that we see, the control that we see of nematodes from Indian created biopesticides is extremely high. And in doing so, the loss that the farms are facing, that Oman may be facing, is significant. A lot of these losses can be averted through the use of nitrification inhibitors, biofertilizers, and biopesticides. I have some images here of what the root knot nematodes will do. So here is bitter gourd, potato. This is a pomegranate plant. A lot of these plants will have issues. You can see there's almost no root development in this case. So we have a lot of these issues can be solved using products that are manufactured and developed in India for conditions that are extremely suitable for India in the western arid regions and in the Omani markets as well. So yes, that's everything from me, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthik. Really appreciate. Omani, can you bring the remarks just to read out in case we don't miss out on the remarks? Some people are commenting, so let's come from the top. Just I'll read selectively. Everybody is reading in any case in their respective. Come down. Come down on the yes. Okay, I don't see another remark which came that enable video, etc. I don't know what he meant. Somebody was mentioning that video. Okay, I don't see it here. Fair enough. With that, now we go to the next gentleman, who will be talking about Choir products. They are from Choir Rom. No? Okay, Riaz Ahmed is not there. We go to Agri Produce and Ayurvedic Wellness products from Kunal Navnath, also not there. FMCG products, Deepika Batra. Deepika Batra. Riaz is there. Hold on. Riaz, unmute yourself and speak. And Niranjan, please down your hand. Mohit Raja also. Later we will look you up. But for now, Riaz, are you there? Riaz, unmute yourself. Hello. No. Okay. So we'll look him up later. For now, let me give the floor back to FMCG from Deepika Batra. तो रियाज बोलो ना, हाथ तो उठा दिया आपने, बोलना शुरू करो भाई. No, you have some issue, you are not able to speak. Chalo, let's we'll look him up. FMCG, Deepika Batra. Deepika, go ahead. Okay, Deepika भी नहीं है. बोल तो सकते ना, हाँ ना बोल के वहां से. चलो, okay, Deepika ji. If you can speak, yeah, can you speak so that we confirm we hear you? Unmute, please. Deepika. We are not able to hear you. We do see your attempt to make presentation, but we don't see the presentation. We see you, but are you not there ready, Deepika? Yeah, now we see the presentation. Now overseas is INC. Make it full screen if you can. Microphone issue. Okay, resolve that issue. We'll look you up later. Meanwhile, let me see whether I can call. I have here food products from Idris Hussain food products, industrial chemicals, water treatment. Idris Hussain. Fakri International is there. Okay, Fakri International is the next. Go ahead, Fakri International.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hello,
make
sir.
it full
Am I
screen.
audible?
Go ahead. Yes.
Am I
Your
audible?
screen is very small for some reason. No, क्या आपने? हाँ, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join this meeting. And I would also like to thank the Embassy of India in Muscat for giving us this opportunity. I am here present to Sagri International, exported oriented company based in Singni, Madhya Pradesh, dealing in food, ingredient and industrial chemical. Yeah. Fakri International focuses on export business with a strong sourcing network across India. Our aim is to provide quality product, reliable supply, and long-term business partnership. We value consistency,
Idris.
transparency, and timely service in international trade.
Idris Hussain.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can you speak into the microphone? You're speaking, I think, too far away, and we are getting you as if you're speaking from the well. So can you adjust your voice towards the microphone to be heard properly? Try again.
Yeah. Am I audible, sir?
बोलिए हाँ,
Hello.
continue. This is better. Yeah, go ahead. Better.
Let me share my screen. Let me briefly introduce our main products. We supply high quality skimmed powder, which is widely used in the food industry, such as bakery, dairy, and confectionery products. Yes. It is known for its good protein content and reliable quality. We also have an active interest from international market like Oman. We also deal tamarind and natural products, supply and export quality blocks. It is used for food processing, sauces, and bulk beverages. We provide bulk supply with proper cleaning and packaging standard. Another important product is Lapsa 96% used in detergent manufacturing. It is a key raw material for liquid and powder detergent, known for its high active content and industrial efficiency. We also supply RO membranes used in water treatment system. These are widely used in industrial filtration and purification process.
Please, thank you very much. With that, we now come to the next
Additional,
presentation.
on request, we also supply industrial items like metal ingots, valves, and motors, fasteners. This helps us support multiple sourcing needs for our clients. Client choose Fagri International because we offer competitive pricing, reliable sourcing network, flexible supply options, quick response, and communication. We aim to maintain a smooth and trustworthy business relationship. We are fully equipped for international trade with bulk supply capacity, custom packaging, timely delivery, and we always ensure smooth handling from inquiry to shipment. We are actively looking to expand in the Oman market where we are open to long-term partnership. We already have growing interest in product like skim milk powder. To conclude, Fakri International is committed to providing quality products, reliable supply, reliable service, and long-term partnership in the global market. We look forward to working with you and exploring future opportunities together. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Idris Hussain. Thank you very much. I now call Mr. Mohit Raja from Rajat
Good afternoon, sir.
Fat and Feeds. Go ahead, Mohit.
Am I audible, sir? Good afternoon. Am I audible?
You are very, let me see, because it's too loud. Maybe you have to speak away from the microphone for a change.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
better. Yeah, slightly away also better. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. We are able to hear you.
Is the presentation also visible, sir?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, first of all, giving me the opportunity to introduce myself and my company. The company name is Raja Fat and Feeds Private Limited. We are into the industry of processed eggs, value-added egg products such as egg powders, pasteurized egg liquids, and frozen egg liquids. So the main advantage of the company is that we are vertically integrated business organization. Basically, we have our own feed mill, we have our own poultry farms, and then we have our own egg processing unit. So the advantages that we can offer is that end-to-end traceability and consistency in the product is the key that we can offer. So displaying some production cycle that the produce, we get the produce which are grown locally to the feed mill, and then from the feed mill they are processed, given to the chicks which are reared at the farms. From them, then we have the egg-laying birds which lay eggs to ensure the quality. We have a fully environment-controlled automatic poultry farms. The technology is sourced from Europe to ensure the better health of the bird, which in the turn is then provided and the quality is then further maintained in the table eggs. So the eggs further then they are processed. So we ensure that they are very fresh. So every egg which is processed is not older than 24 hours. And so showcasing that everything is in-house, which is fully integrated. So just displaying some advantages of the farms and the processes. We are happy to state that we were awarded as the best layer farmer in 2017. Then we were also given the state award by the governor then, and then again the subsequent years we were given the chief minister award as well. So showcasing some pictures of the farm, which is fully environment controlled automatic farms. So the products that we offer are egg liquids and egg powders. And going forward, we are very soon coming up with the products of boiled eggs and also protein powders from eggs, the flavored protein powders. And some of the clients that we cater to, right now we are supplying to 10 countries globally. 3 of them are GCC countries, Kuwait, Qatar, and UAE. We also provide solutions for food processors, pet food industry, bakery and confectionery, hospitality, and other food services. So some of the clients have been mentioned across. I share that in the presentation just to quickly go forward. These are certain certifications that we already have. I would like to share that Oman, we already are in advanced talks to certain clients in the Oman region. In the egg liquids and eggs are already being exported to Oman from India. Some of the challenges that we are facing right now, one are the non-tariff barriers. The registration time of the unit with respect to government in Oman is taking good amount of time. I have submitted my documents even after getting some confirmed orders, and it has been more than a year and a half now. The documents are still pending with the authorities for the approval of my unit. And there's a lack of some proper communications. We have also kept the embassy in the loop. Then the tariff barriers are there is no clarity in SEPA on the egg powders and eggs. So I seek your immediate intervention into looking this precise challenge that I'm facing now to start my trade with the Oman. And I must tell you, sir, that we already have the product approved by two big players who use good amount of egg liquids in Oman. They have conducted the unit audit as well, and they have approved us. Just waiting for the unit registration to start my trade. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. I am now giving the floor to my colleague Sonia here, who would be once again going through the list of the people who in the beginning had some kind of challenge and could not present, to see whether they are now able to take the floor and speak. So she will call one by one the name. As soon as she does, please do raise your hand. And in that order, she will keep calling. Tarun Bajaj, I see already there. Tarun Bajaj?
Yes, sir.
Tarun Bajaj, APEDA.
Yeah.
Ah, good. So the floor
Good
is
afternoon,
yours. Go ahead.
Excellency. Yeah.
Good
Sorry for
afternoon.
little
He's from
technical
APEDA, so
glitch.
no problem. Go ahead.
So I have now changed the computer and come back to the
Yeah, good.
top
We
and
also
now
see your
making things.
screen,
Thank you, sir.
so fully functional. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, and thank you, sir, for this giving this opportunity. See, we see after SEPA, this has been a tariff-free access of 99% of Indian products as far as food products are concerned, and this is a great opportunity we are going to receive. We are receiving for exports to Oman. Now, just to give overlook, and this is almost 5% charges were there in many of the products, but now there is elimination, and when it comes to the food products, there is 99% it will be tariff free, if not today, in a phase manner. The Oman imports these products which we have analyzed, and if we see, start from the bottom, we see sweet biscuits. They then frozen boneless buffalo meat, and then other fresh and chilled onions, oil cakes, canned and beet sugars, milk and cream. Again, the bread pastries, food preparations, and now they are already importing in huge quantities. And I'll go to my other significant slides and tell you how much opportunity India has in this segment. So, what Indian top products in agriculture rice are goods, and the boneless buffalo meat. Again, there's going to be zero duty. Then eggs and other one of the poultry products important 24 million we are exporting, and there's going to be zero duty. And other eggs there will be in phased manner. It will be reduced. Then other products also, most of the products there will be zero duty. Oh, sorry, it's coming. Please. When it comes to the APEDA schedule products, again we see the most of the products are basmati rice is the top, of course, the product. Buffalo meat, the next non-basmati rice, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, processed vegetables, cereal preparations, onions, alcoholic beverages, and cashews. These are the products we are already exporting, and they are to the tune of 470 million US dollars, which are being exported. There was a little dip in our exports last year, little dip only, but this year when we compare our exports vis-a-vis the same period, because we have figures available till February, we are already up in our exports, and we see this is the trend which we are now hoping that because of the SEPA agreement, this trend will continue, and we are going to see more and more increase in our products. Now here I'll take little more time. This we have analyzed. We see dairy products. They Oman is importing 456 million, and our exports are 11 million only. Huge scope. When we say, I was listening to Fakri International, they say we are already having another our exporters also. So this is a product area where we see huge scope. We are the largest producer of milk in the world, and we have all types of products in the dairy products which we can supply. We are already supplying to USA, to other markets, and I think this area we see a huge scope and we can increase our products. Rice, we do have a significant share, but still, of course, we can increase it. Poultry products, now here Brazil is having 66% share, and we have nearly 20%. With we feel that this area, poultry products, is a promising area. We can increase, and this SIPA benefit will also help us. Cereal preparations, 229 million is being imported as on date, and which of course will be more in the coming times. It is coming from Saudi Arabia and Turkey, Germany, but we see scope because we produce largest cereals in the world, and there is hardly any preparations, cereal preparations, which we cannot make. So this is another promising area we see. Other miscellaneous items also which are there, we see a huge scope. Fresh fruits, again, we already have exports, but we see a significant possibility of growth. Buffalo meat, we are exporting, and we see more product. The alcoholic beverages, I would like to mention. This is area where now we have the products which are being awarded world over as far as alcoholic beverage is concerned, and we can now introduce our alcoholic beverage. We are now in a position, because we ourselves are one of the largest importer of alcoholic beverages, but now we are in a position that we can offer the premium products to the world. We are offering, and this to the Oman market also, we see this will get it can be introduced. Another, we see fresh vegetables, processed foods and juices, jaggery and confectionery. We see Pakistan and Turkey, China. They are ahead of us, and here we see, because we have the largest jaggery production, we can increase our exports, and this SIPA agreement will help us in, because we have now duty benefit. This will help us in increasing our share. Fresh onions, grapes, cashew nuts, honey, all these products have significant things. So that means with this, the development which has happened, the tariff benefit which you are going to benefit, definitely we will be able to increase exports of the products which you are already exporting, and then we can introduce new products also, which we have negligible exports at present. What APEDA does is, we are a facilitator. We help in B2B interactions, matchmakings also. If somebody wants to know who is the right supplier of a particular product, please do write to us. We will connect you to the right suppliers, and then you can have commercial deals with them. Then we provide the market information which is required, and if there are any issues, with the help of mission, we try to resolve those issues. And also we take DGFT into a loop if it is a little needs more interventions at DGFT level. So we try to resolve issues also, which is equally important in having a smooth trade. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is all from APEDA.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bajaj. I would request the others who are also waiting to make presentation to raise their hand so that we can give them floor one by one. Please raise your hand in case. Yeah, Rohit Jaswal. Riyaz already
Yes,
spoke. So Rohit Jaswal.
let's see. Yeah, His
First
Excellency,
Rohit,
good
then
afternoon.
Riyaz. Rohit, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I just put on my screen, sir.
Go ahead.
So is my screen visible, sir?
Not yet.
So is my screen visible?
No,
So,
it's not.
Yeah, okay.
अभी भी नहीं आया ना? नहीं. Yeah. Now
Should
yes.
come now. Yeah.
Indo-Oman Agri and Food Opportunities. Yeah, good. Go ahead.
So, sir, very good afternoon, His Excellency and the esteemed members in this meeting today. I am Rohit Jaiswal. I am Chief Operating Officer for LT Foods, managing the Middle East and the Africa business. Today, on behalf of CII and LT Foods Group, I would like to share this short presentation of the opportunities that we have between India and Oman agri-food space, basically. So India and Oman already share a very strong bilateral trade. Our bilateral trade stood at almost $10.6 billion in financial year 2025. And with India amongst Oman's top trading partner and a key supplier of non-oil goods. India exports to Oman was approximately 4 billion annually, which reflects a very stable and a trusted trade corridor between the two countries. India basically exports staples like rice, onions, bananas, spices, processed foods, widely accepted in Oman. We've seen in the previous presentation also. We believe that the future growth should be focusing on the processed foods, nutraceuticals, organic items, and ready-to-eat meals, which is basically moving on from the raw staple stuff, the value chain, moving to more value-added products, basically. We also feel that Oman ports could actually enable access to the entire GCC, and it could be a strategic gateway for the entire GCC countries. And we are witnessing that today in the current situation, where Salalah port is actually being leveraged not only by LT Foods but by a lot of other organizations that we know of for supplying to the other GCC countries. So how SEPA we feel can transform the entire trade dynamics. So market access expansion. So SEPA can help to deliver near complete, fully duty-free access for Indian exports. As we've seen in some of the previous presentations today, almost all the tariffs have been removed. So that enables a lot of our exporters to take advantage and leverage this opportunity in Oman. That's something that should create a win-win economic outcome for both the countries. Agri-food sector advantages. So SEPA boosts price competitiveness between the market certainty and product diversification in agri-food exports. We are very broad estimate tells us that almost 3.6 billion worth of exports should benefit immediately now, given the significant growth potential in the processed foods when we move up the value chain. So what we feel is SEPA is not incremental; it is actually structural, shifting India from being a supplier of necessity goods to a more competitive player across the food value chain. So when we move into the value chain, so we feel this is the next phase of the India-Oman engagement, which helps in flowing the goods into a more integrated food value chain and partnership, which is agri-tech and precision farming, which can leverage the India expertise in irrigation, protected cultivation, and desert agriculture, which suits Oman's climate, which will help in boosting productivity and the resource use. Food processing and cold chain, there's a lot of collaboration and scope out there in cost-effective food processing and cold chain infrastructure, which can help in improving supply chain access to markets and lowering of wastage as well. Sustainable agriculture and crop diversification. That's something between the joint efforts between the countries will help in more better and climate resilient farming practices, which can address the water scarcity and promote sustainable agricultural system in Oman. Logistics and regulatory cooperation, as I mentioned earlier, that's something Oman can leverage by becoming a logistic hub, ensuring food security and food safety standards. So from policy to business outcomes, we feel CII facilitates a lot of business matchmaking between Indian exporters and Omani buyers. This will become a bigger play for them. Knowledge exchange platforms. We have seen APEDA and CII can also drive thematic forums between policymakers and industry on food processing, agri-tech, and supply chain resilience. Capacity building and quality compliance phase supports aligning Indian agricultural businesses with Gulf food security and packaging standards for export growth. And CII, obviously, we know they help working industries and organizations across by providing feedback and industry support, and they can help SEPA regulations and implementations down the line. So what we are looking at is basically building a model agri-food corridor, basically scale in high potential products by scaling up processed foods like fruits, vegetables, and value-added products benefiting from tariff elimination under SEPA. Investing in processing and value addition through Omani joint ventures to capture higher margins and meet the market needs, because most of the Omani business partners would help the Indian partners to understand the Omani consumer better, and that can be leveraged. Strengthening supply chain and logistics, developing of cold chains, warehousing, and efficient port infrastructure to support bilateral trade and re-exports efficiently. Promoting India as a food quality partner, we believe the consistent quality and strong branding can help to establish India as a trusted food partner in the Gulf markets. So, while I'm at this, on behalf of LT Foods, I would also like to share the fact that we work very closely with most of the countries where we operate in as food security partners. Uh, while being an Indian organization, we work with multiple state governments back in India to work on the food security arrangements. Similarly, we have very big investor in the form of SALIC in the region from Saudi Arabia as a strategic investor, and we advise and we work with them on the food security arrangements, specifically for rice. Having said that, we are also in discussions currently with the government of UAE through Silal on managing their food security arrangements for UAE. So similarly, we would be very keen to work with the government of Oman to work and provide their strategic food security arrangements for Oman. Thank you so much, and thank you, His Excellency, to give us this opportunity to talk with them. Thank you so much.
And also for representing CII besides LT Foods. Thank you very much. I'll again
Thank you.
see whether somebody is taking the floor. But Omari, if you can also bring in that online questions which people could have asked. Can you bring that screen also? It is there, I think, in one of the tabs. Is it possible or not difficult? It is possible because as a courtesy, those who are watching on the YouTube, they have been very patient. In case they have made some remarks, we'll read them out. The remarks on this WebEx are being read by everyone, but we can also read there were nothing specific there. I see as of now 3 having raised hand. I'll give the floor first to Riaz, then Dahiya, Dehan Bhai, and then there the Suresh Sampanna in that order. But allow me to see whether while Riaz comes up, and please keep it to 2 minutes max, not more than that, so that we can quickly close it also. Okay, first to Riaz, I'll pull out my queries which are being posted by those who are watching on the YouTube or even otherwise to read them out from there. No? Later, but first now Riaz. Go ahead, Riaz.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible, and hope my screen is visible. So I represent Coitron.com. Yeah.
Screen is yet visible? To be visible. Your voice is
I've
very.
Given the sharing. I've given the sharing. I think it's getting loaded. Hope my voice is audible.
Yes, we can see your screen. We can hear you. Go ahead. Continue. 2 minutes max.
Not given the presentation, sir. I will take.
क्या हो गया? Can you try me? Riaz, we were waiting. No, you are muted, I think. You are self-muted, Riaz. Unmute yourself. Can you speak again? Speak again. For a while you were audible, no longer. Screen was visible, but you are not audible. Let's go to Dhyan Bhai first while he settles his issue right. We'll look you up again, Riaz. Dhyan Bhai. Dhyan Bhai.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I am Dayabhai Chauhan.
Okay, go ahead. Good
I
afternoon.
would just like to share my screen so that I can take you through the presentation.
Okay, push. Let's see whether you're visible, because meanwhile Riyaz's screen is up. So if he has to bring down, Riyaz, can you bring down your screen?
Sir, my screen is visible. Sir, is my screen visible?
Let me see first. I don't see. नहीं हो रहा ना? No, I think Riyaz, can you bring down your, stop sharing the screen so that, okay, Dhyan bhai, try again.
Yes, sir.
Your screen is
Is it
not,
my screen visible now?
I said no. So please try again.
Just a minute, sir. I'll do it once again.
Oh, Narayanji Hirji group. Oh, very good. From Oman. Very nice. Something happened, but I'm yet to see your screen. Let's see whether it happens.
Yeah, just a minute, sir.
Yeah, no.
Is it visible, sir,
Yes,
now?
make it. Yeah, it is visible. Go ahead. Take 2 minutes. Dhyan bhai, please go ahead.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, my name is Daya Chauhan. I will just quickly take you through our company profile and then the business opportunity in terms of rice and sugar in Oman. Basically, we as Naranji Hirji are well diversified group, which we are present in the distribution of fast moving consumer goods for both non and food and non-food categories of the products. We also deal with lifestyle products, chemical products, hotel supplies, and we also run various restaurants here in Oman. Import of food products and its countrywide distribution through brand building has been our main activities for all these years. We have been traditionally importing rice and sugar from India. We have a strong legacy of 120 years in Oman. In terms of the rice business in Oman, the Oman consumes around 250,000 metric tons annually as far as rice is concerned. And this consumption basically is poised for increase as Oman population has been growing and the disposable income here also has been growing. So there is a very good potential to look at much more bigger rice market than what we currently see here. In terms of the import from India, there has been a contribution of India to the extent of 65 to 70% of the rice is coming from India to Oman. And as far as the varieties of rice are concerned, there are different varieties. Broadly, we can look at into two parts: basmati category and non-basmati category. As far as basmati category is concerned, there are grades like 1121, 1509, 1718. These are the grades which are very popularly consumed here. And also there is a very big market for the rice coming from the southern part of India, especially the categories of the rice such as Sona Masuri rice, which is very light and aromatic in nature. Also, there is a rice variety called Zirakashala, which means rice with cumin aroma. Zira means cumin, so it is something to do with cumin aroma. So it is very widely consumed, and primarily it comes from Kerala, from India to here. And matta rice is also very popularly consumed here among the South Indian population here. So matta rice is also a different kind of rice, which is basically reddish brown rice, and it is very widely consumed here. As far as non-basmati rice is concerned, we have basically PR11 category. So PR11 category of rice is basically has a lot of benefits in terms of it is very fast in cooking, and it is basically non-sticky in nature. So PR11 primarily comes from the northern part of India. As far as this sugar market is concerned, it's also a very big market where 200,000 of metric tons of sugar is consumed in the country, and it is expected to grow by about 10% by 2027. And in sugar also, there are different varieties of sugar, such as white sugar, brown sugar, organic sugar, etc. And when it comes to the grading of the sugar, the most popular variant is basically 45 Acumsa, which is the most popular variant which is being used here. And this particular grade basically stands for the most refined, and it is free from all the impurities. In fact, this quality of sugar is very much suitable for even direct consumption by the human being, and therefore it is the most preferred variant that has been in demand here. And Indian sugar has very big very much potential here. But the problem is the inconsistent supply from India due to various regularity requirements and the restrictions coming from the Indian authorities. And as far as India is concerned, we have a very big supplies coming from Renuka mills from because of their consistent quality. We believe Renuka mill has about 8 mills, and it is primarily present in UP, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. In terms of total potential, if you see about the agri products in Oman, then definitely it has a very big potential that lies among the local, which is Omani people, as well as the expatriates. And as we know, Oman is a country which is politically very stable, and it has a very strong population growth with the disposable income, and therefore the market potential is ever growing in this particular segment. But the important part, which also needs to be focused by the supplier from India, is basically to comply with the standards which are set by Oman specification authorities. And this is the biggest challenge we feel is being faced by the Indian exporters, because Oman believes in the food safety and the standards are kept at very high level. And Oman doesn't compromise when it comes to the food safety and the quality parameters. So it is very important message for all our Indian suppliers to ensure that the standards are fully met when they are looking at exporting any rice or sugar, for that matter, any food products to Oman. Complying with the local standard will definitely lead to increase in the import of agri products in Oman, and that is the key which we want to share with all our fellow business people in India. And of course, the SEPA has been a major advantageous tool that we have got now between Oman and India, and it has created a much more bigger potential than the past. So we truly believe that with the mutual cooperation and coordination, we can definitely avail the full benefits of SEPA which are available to us. That's all, sir. Thank you very much for time and everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Dhyan Bhai. Now let me go back to the panel to see we have Deepika and Riyaz. Riyaz first. Riyaz, Suresh, Deepika, in that order. Riyaz. अरे रियाज करो भाई. Okay. Deepika. Oh, sorry, Suresh. Suresh Sampanna.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Is my screen audible? I mean, am I audible and visible, please?
Audible, yes. Screen, no. I would request everyone who is taking the floor to be very punctual in 2 minutes max, including your transition time and settling time. See, the main point you make, the rest we will collect through a presentation, which will be put on our portal, which can be retrieved through RAG, that retrieval augmented generation. So everything that you have to say through PowerPoint or any notes will be certainly comprehended in detail. So your screen is not coming, maybe you just speak in your case. Suresh? Screen is not visible.
Yeah. Now?
Yes. Make it full screen. 2 minutes, please. Come to what exactly? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry for that. Yeah.
बहुत
Now, visible now, please.
अरे बोल तो दिया दादा. Yes, I confirmed. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Representing Arkan Logistics. myself, Suresh. We are based out in Sohar.
Screen. Sorry. Make your screen full screen because you're giving split. पूरा करो ना उसको. Slide show पे लेके आओ. How do you do that? Tell him.
Yeah.
No, you just missed it. You had hit it there. Bottom.
Yeah. Now.
एकदम नीचे आओ.
Can I visible now?
Visible you are, but you're in a suboptimal manner visible. You have to make it full screen. For that, come down एकदम bottom में जो right में है ना एक ठो उसको click कीजिए. हाँ उसको बिल्कुल. Click it.
Okay, sir. Right. Can I go ahead?
नहीं हुआ.
नहीं हुआ?
No, it has not picked up your full screen. It is still split screen. On the left side, your internal multi slides and a very partial screen like that. Try again. Go to the bottommost. It's a PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, it's a PowerPoint. So now.
चलिए
Better
काम
now?
चलाइए नहीं है ठीक नहीं. It's not good, but go ahead. Continue.
Now, can we give me 2 minutes and ask me to come back with Riaz first? Riaz was already there. Yeah. Am I?
ना यही तो मांग रहे थे इतने देर से आपसे भाई क्या हो गया सुरेश भाई चलिए बढ़िया
Yeah, I'm
go
here,
ahead.
sir. Yeah. Arkan Logistics, basically for all our traders there who want to export from India and have a business here, I think we will be their best partners, supporting them in all their logistics issues. Yeah. A little bit about our company. Yeah. Sonia ji, am I audible and visible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, you're visible, sir, and you're audible also. Continue, sir.
But my screen, I'm not able to share my screen, I suppose. Yeah.
अरे सुरेश भाई सब ठीक है आपका. Third time I'm
Okay.
telling you everything is wonderful now. So please go speak.
All right, sir. Going ahead. Yeah. Yeah. We are predominantly present in Sohar, in Muscat and Duqm, and we have our branches in UAE, Saudi, Africa, and China. So anybody wanting us to help them out in their logistics, we will be there to support them. Yeah. These are all some of our certifications that we are there. We are the one of the top upcoming logistics company in Oman. These are the services that we provide, complete end-to-end, whatever exporter from India would need, we would be able to support them. Freight forwarding, we have a container freight station, custom clearance, break bulk on dock, land transportation. Here, complete, we have a network all in Oman. We can supply in all forms, flatbed trailers, freezer trucks, containers, to all parts of Oman, as well as to the neighboring countries, UAE, Yemen, and all this African, this Jordan and Iran, Iraq as well. Yeah, this is our team at the borders, ROP. We do the custom clearances, and this is our team basically. We do the border clearances, container checkings. This is across docking and break bulk activities happening at the bonded warehouse in Sohar. We are based in Sohar port basically. Yeah, this is the large warehouse we have. We can handle all sorts of products. Yeah, frozen as well as dry products. We have our own fleet. Yeah. We also are present predominantly on the port services like bunkering activities. We also do port handling services associated, anything to do with the ship and with this one, we would be able to help. Yeah. This is the cargo inspection. So we have end-to-end support that we can do. This is our bonded area warehouse in I'll just cut short in interest of time. I will just cut short this one. These are all our business partners. We are tied up with all the ministries as well as all the multinationals. Yeah. We are also doing a lot of services for the oil and gas, like Schlumberger, Baker Hughes, and CNC, Shell. You know, all the top brands. We are there with them. They utilize our services. We are coming up with another facility. The foundation has been started. We have got another 25,000 squares, a fully modernized warehouse in Sohar free zone. So we already have a 30,000 squares in the Sohar port now operating, and this is the additional that we are going to go. So with this, we will be able to help assist all the business houses in and around India and the other places as well. Yeah, this is exactly where we are located in the port, Sohar Port, industrial port. Yeah, you can see from the Google map, this is the area where our new existing warehouse and the new warehouse is coming up. Yeah, coming to business now, what I was saying, that was only an introduction about our company, how we can do a seamless from India-Oman trade. We can do an integrated logistics distribution corridor via Sohar and then the free zone. We also can support the fruits and vegetable distribution hubs in Kazan, the economic city. Yeah, we have our cross-hired facilities even in Kazan. So we can do the end-to-end and till the customer, we can distribute your products end-to-end. This is what we would like to say. The core idea is that establish Oman, Sohar, Dukum, and Kazan in accordance with the SIPA, right? Indian exporters into GCC, Yemen and East Africa, we can support there. Re-export, we can do re-exporting. People who want to bring in into Oman and then re-export, we do have that facility. We can give them added values, added value facilities like warehousing, packaging, repackaging. If you want light processing, we also can set it up based on their customer needs. Yeah. Currently, what we have studied, and this is the right time that our Indian embassy is coming up to support the Indian trade to address these gaps. I think we would be the right fit there, yeah, to address these gaps. Mainly, the gaps are, everything goes through UAE and then comes back here. So if we assist, we can do it through Sohar. We save on time and we save on cost. Higher multi-layer logistics cost due to multi-layer handling, limited direct consolidation infrastructure. And there's also a problem because of this, our Oman ports are being underutilized. So with this, I think we can support the ports as well as our free zones by increasing the business and increasing the traffic. And we also can do the last mile. This is generally missing with all the traders, most of the traders. So we can connect and do the last mile transportation as well for them. Why Oman and why Arkan? Yeah, Oman has the advantage, being a strategic location. Strait of Hormuz is not a congestion we are not in the congestion. Direct port access to India, Africa, GCC. Strong free zone ecosystems. Yeah. Sohar, Dukum. Arkan, it has the capability of customizing the support. Yeah. We have a strong presence, port handling presence in Sohar and Dukum. We can give a complete integrated services, freight, customs, storage, delivery. Yeah, we have a proven record till date. I think we have almost handled 500,000 containers. We also have cross-border
Our vehicles go around to UAE and Yemen, Saudi, all these places by road as well. Solution that we are proposing is Solar hub activation. When our business people are ready, we can give a value added addition plus a regional distribution. Yeah, all in 3 phases. We are ready for. I'm just showing it in 3 phases, but we are actually ready. We can immediately. The existing businesses that want to approach us, I'll be available. We can have one-to-one meetings and then customize your requirement. The target sectors would be FMCGs and retail goods, fresh produces and agricultural produces, pharmaceutical. Our new warehouse would be pharmaceutical compliant. We should be able to handle even pharmaceutical goods, engineering goods. Engineering goods already we are handling. Yeah. Building materials, automotive spares, heavy equipments. We do have a space, bonded warehouse as well as unbonded warehouse. We are already doing these services. So I think we would be the right fit. Business models that they can look at, we look at, and our partners can look at is also the freight forwarding, CFS handling, and de-vanning, warehousing. We can provide you warehousing, 3PL, 4PL logistics. Yeah, value-added services, cross-border transport, long-term contracts with Indian exporters. What we are seeking from the embassy, partners required. Indian exporters can tie up with us, even if they are with the EPC projects. We can aggregators, consolidators, free zone operators, distribution partners. Support required would be a trade facilitation. This is exactly what you are doing now. This will be of great help to us in Oman as well as people in India, putting us together. Faster documentation protocols, we can work on this and improve this. Promotions via embassy, trade bodies. I think this will be a great support for us, sir. On both sides, they can expect an impact. Reduce logistics cost by 10 to 15% via the traditional route. If you're going via traditional route UAE, this will be the savings that we can look at. Reduce transit time. We can reduce the transit time by a week, 2 to 4 days. Small players, small SMEs whom the logistics becomes a real headache, I think we would be the best support for them. We can support them. Position Oman as a primary trade gate. This is what SIPA is looking at, and our Indian embassy is working for this. We would be the right fit and support them there. Increase cargo shipments through Sohar and Dukum. Yeah, and this is to say we are ready and available. Yeah, we can support, sir. We welcome discussions, and at the pilot cargo opportunity, we can do a demo. We can sit and customize individual business need wise. We can customize and give them a preferred solutions. Yeah, from Arkan, thanks to the Indian embassy and to all the the traders from India, exporters from India. We are available. Please feel free to reach out to us. We can. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Suresh Sampanna ji. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much. We will again, Umari, come to those who are waiting. If you can stop your presentation, it will be helpful. Deepika, are you ready? Okay. Anyone else who is ready now? Deepika, go ahead. You raise your hand. And other, I think Riaz, if you are ready, also raise your hand. Otherwise, we have finished. Abdul Ghaffar, in case you want to say yes. So in that order, Deepika, Riaz, Abdul Ghaffar, and that is when we will close. Deepika, 2 minutes. Go ahead. Krishna overseas. We can see you. Go ahead. Deepika, can you start speaking? Last time also, I think you were not audible. The screen was visible last time too. Hello. Unmute karo. Unmute yourself, Deepika. No. Unmute. You have to unmute. Your microphone is still muted. she's gesture वाली है क्या? Can you hear us? You can hear? Okay, so you are not audible, Deepika. Maybe some other time we'll get you back. So today you have to be patient because your system has some issue. Your microphone is not coming to us. Doesn't matter. अगली बार. Okay. So meanwhile, now I go to Riaz. Are you ready, Riaz? Riaz, no. Okay, Abdul Ghafir, last. Abdul. Okay. So even Abdul is not coming back.
Yes.
Riaz.
Yes.
uh,
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. Abdul Ghafir, go ahead. We are able to hear you. Speak longer sentences than yes, no. बोलो भाई, Abdul. Speak.
Yes, I'm ready.
So go ahead, no? Please do go ahead and make the presentation or whatever you want to speak, go ahead. बोलिए.
Sharing.
Okay, sharing. So we can't see your screen. We're waiting.
I have shared.
We can't see anything, right? No, it's not functional. It's not visible. Screen is not coming. Screen is not coming, Abdul. Why don't you just speak up for a minute? No?
Okay.
क्या करूं यार, जो भी हो, मैं समझा तो सकता नहीं ना उनको ये बात. इसका तो No, Abdul, just take a minute to say whatever you have in mind. ये क्या आ गया? स्क्रीन आ गया? ये तो हमारा खुद का है ना?
Yeah. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity. India-Oman spices trade simplified.
Now we see your screen. Hold on. India-Oman spices trade simplified, right?
Yes.
Now we see your screen. Go ahead. Take 2 minutes maximum.
Okay.
Please bear with me. 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. So we are exporters of spices, and our spice range is turmeric whole and powder, cumin, red chili, black pepper whole, coriander whole and powder. And what importers need for smooth spice trade in Oman? So clear specification, they want consistent quality, they want accurate documentation, fast port clearance, and shipment visibility. The importers want. So what we are doing?
Presentation.
How we make spice imports easy for Oman. What we do, clear specs before shipment, same quality every time, correct documents, smooth shipment and clearance, track shipment till delivery, direct communication in Arabic. I know Arabic, I can speak Arabic language. So the advantage is SEPA speed advantage. Lower import duty on eligible products, better landed cost, faster trade process, strong India-Oman trade support. Flexible supply options. What we are providing? Trial shipments, small quantity, first time, then regular, single or mixed products based on your requirement. Based on buyer requirement, we are providing. We have all the detail, all the certifications and reports, and like IC space, spices board registration, license, GST, certificate of origin, phytosanitary certificate, and all the details what is required for clearance. Documentation and tests for smooth clearance. We provide the importers commercial invoice, packing list, certificate of origin, bill of lading, phytosanitary certificate, lab test report, moisture, purity, quality checks, micrological test, and treatment, fumigation, and all the test what is required we provide. Let's work together. Share your requirement. We suggest suitable options and start with a trial option shipment. contact, you can contact me on WhatsApp and email. You can visit our website and our office is in Delhi. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity. So thank you.
No, thank you very much. Really appreciate. And now let's give it a final try to Riaz. As he tries again, let me tell everyone that all the presentations made and received by us are already cross-linked on our embassy portal, that India-Oman Network notice board. So one can click and find all the presentations. Also, you will be invited to do that RAG, retrieval augmented generation. Also, the link prominently placed at the India-Oman Network ION notice board. So do try. Somebody from your company should try each and every link to get the maximum benefit, including the past video. Today's video will also be placed in case you're keen. But more than that, I think you'll be keen on getting keyword-based, prompt-based responses. So that RAG will be also useful to you. Presentations also, as Chamber of Commerce of Oman has asked us, we'll be more than happy to share. Every presentation that comes to the embassy is available for everyone who has participated or even otherwise. The idea is to disseminate information. Riaz, you want to speak now? Let me see whether you are able to be audible and your screen is visible, whatever. Nahi, unmute karo. You have a Deepika trouble, I believe. Okay, both you will have to come later. Your microphone, Riaz, is not working.
Sir, can I try one more time if I'm audible?
Hi, Deepika, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Am I audible now, sir?
Riaz, आप ना down कर लीजिए, आप भी try कीजिए parallelly. We'll give it another try, but first Deepika. Deepika, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I hope this time you can hear me well.
Yes, but screen also in case you want to
Because
push it.
I am doing this from my phone. So I'll take just
Okay,
1 second to
so,
share my
okay,
screen
speak
with
then.
you.
अच्छा, screen में दिखाएंगे. Okay, we are waiting for you to go ahead. We are able to hear you very well.
Now, sir, can you see my screen?
मोबाइल दिख रहा है जो भी दिखा रही हैं आप.
Okay, chalega.
चलेगा, चलाइए फिर, ठीक है. हाँ.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. This is the first time, sir. Actually, I'm taking meeting from my phone, so it took a bit long. I would like to introduce my company till my presentation get open. We are the exporters of FMCG products, and we are the expertise of private labeling. We are exporting to 17 plus countries, and we have a legacy of 21 years. And so we have also we have recently opened our office in Dubai by the name of Krishna Savi. We have our in-house manufacturing also, and I don't know why my PPT is not getting open. Oh my God. My screen is visible, sir? My screen is visible? Sir, can you see my PPT?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So we have diverse portfolio of products, plus the competitive pricing, and we have our own designing and quality team, which works differently according to our partners. Plus, sir, we have the best quality of few products, like we are the #1 exporters of Jaggery in US, and we have 250 plus professionals working under us. Recently, we have launched our non-food products. Now we are stepping into the festival items like you talk about Diwali, we have all the products available. If you talk about Ganpati ji, eco-friendly utensils, sports items, everything, we have a our the best line, like you desire, we deliver. So whatever you want for Oman, we can deliver it to you. First, we have this jaggery, as we are number one in US, I have told you. Now we have chanas, roasted wheat, makhana, sweet makhana, all comes under healthy snacks, plus the mouth fresheners and candies for kids and elders too. And this, the Rakhi, Karwa Chauth products, Diwali products, spiritual kits, utensils, bed sheets, everything you can see. Furnitures, photo frames, machinery, temples, palki saab, and this is our team. Our MD, Mr. Jatin Narang. Yes.
Yeah.
Just a second, sir. Stop sharing.
देख तो लिया सारा कुछ और क्या बचा?
Yes, sir.
देख लिया सारा? No, very nice. Thank you very much, Deepika. Finally, you could make it. Riyaz, I think we'll have to look you up some other day.
Yeah.
And,
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Am I audible now?
No. Thank you, Deepika. Now, Riyaz, go ahead, Riyaz. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Audible.
Thank you, Deepika, for giving the hack of accessing through mobile. I'm also logged in through mobile, and
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
sharing my
It
I'm
was, yeah,
sharing my
thank you.
screen through desktop. So hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it's loading. Riyaz
Yeah.
Qualtron.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just speaking through my phone and I'm sharing the screen through my desktop. I will just continue my pitch until the screen comes in. So I'm representing Coitron Impex and Coitron Fiber Science Private Limited. We are a part of a 50-year-old family-run enterprise involved in the manufacturing and exporting of coir products, basically products obtained from the non-edible part of the coconut, which is coconut husk and other products. So our products have applications in controlled environment agriculture, horticulture, and polyhouse, greenhouse, those kind of things. And we are currently exporting our products to US, Germany, Turkey, Russia, and recently to Canada as well. So I happened to visit Oman a few months back in December to attend the Oman Agri Expo, and felt that there is a lot of requirement for our products, which is coir products, coconut fiber and cocoa peat and those things which is used for agriculture. And I also came to know that Oman, though it is in the GCC region in the Gulf and in the Middle East, it has a significant amount of coconut plantation in Sohar and Dhofar regions, in Salalah and Dhofar. And we would like to partner with some individuals or organization who would like to do some value addition of the coconut husk, which is available, which is generally regarded as waste, but has a lot of economic value as it is used, as it is a key raw material for our products, which can also be used to cater to the Oman agriculture market, where they can use it for as a growing medium, as a substitute for soil in the absence of fertile soil in arid regions like Oman. And we also are interested in working with the agricultural companies who are looking for a qualitative and consistent growing medium to support their agriculture production, which is a key raw material for agriculture in Oman. And we are also, I'll just go to my slides. Okay, we also have other products like geotextiles, which is used for landscaping and erosion control, which is a biodegradable material, and it has a very versatile application, some of which I have shared in the presentation. I hope you get it later also. So those are two things. And Oman has a significant amount of aquaculture which is taking place, and there are a lot of biofilters which are in need for the aquaculture production, like shrimp production and prawn productions. So we can work with the Oman aquaculture companies in providing coir-based biofilters, which is also currently being used, as well as develop indigenous products from palm fiber, which is available in abundance in Oman. So that is another project which we are looking at. And so these are the three things which we look forward to. So to summarize, to supply cocoa peat and coir fiber and other products to Oman agriculture and horticulture. Number two, to develop the raw material available in Oman, which is not being currently used as of now, to make it undergo value addition and cater it to the Oman and other GCC markets. Number three is to develop products with the fibers available in or natural fiber available in Oman for value-added products. So these are the three things which we wanted to share it across. And I thank the Indian Embassy in Oman and FIO for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Riaz. Now, if you can just bring the video screen here so that we conclude. I really appreciate a very large number of participants who came and made presentation both about the company, and at times we had a bonus in the nature of proposing many tangible, concrete ideas of collaboration in the times to come. I also thank those who watched on the YouTube, and as people get comfortable with this, perhaps they'll also ask questions which we'll be able to cover. The idea is not to have a unilateral presentation, but also have a conversation facilitated through this collection of the points. I again would repeat that every link which is there in the notice or the ION which I sent across, at least click once. You will be able to then see that there is a lot of tool which we have made available to get the maximum from this conversation. This conversation does not remain here. We will be able to value add, we will be able to pull out information, connect them to the power of technology. Today we heard Arkan Logistics. On 13th of April, Sohar, Port and Free Zone had made a detailed presentation. We had also people speaking about the blockchain, data centers, cybersecurity. Now, suddenly to digest these things, presentation after presentation, would be an uphill task for this busy world in which we live in. But if you use the power of technology like this RAG, which I got to know only 2 months before, and we have been deploying it happily for everything that we do in the embassy, including to digest, devour, comprehend, and build on the presentations which were made in the past and also today. So please do use it. It will be very comfortable. And even though you cannot trust what AI throws at you because there's a lot of hallucination, but in terms of RAG, hallucination component is lesser. I don't say it's not there, but it's much lesser. Therefore, usable product all in all, I understood directly many tangible, positive areas, including in agriculture, which our two sides are already looking at. I'm really amazed to see that the SEPA has really moved the Team India in a very fast-paced direction to look at Oman and look at the distribution hub, putting some kind of value addition, those oils, the essential aromatic oils, etc., which they want to package here to then distribute in the region. All in all, I must say exactly the points which Oman has been making, that the advantage is a strategic location. And Team India is already looking at it. I wish that more and more presentations on the lines of the food committee chairman from the Oman Chamber of Commerce, that he made a very powerful presentation once again, and hearing directly from the Oman Chamber of Commerce, even though he said he was speaking more on behalf of his company. But having said so, an Omani coming and speaking on those lines is also very, very encouraging. We will be having similar sectoral focus sessions practically every day beginning tomorrow, barring a gap when I will be in India for some reason. So throughout we will be having, and we want to bring sectoral focus. I'm particularly encouraged by the ready willingness of both the sides to come, because one of the reasons was it was a focused session on agriculture, food processing, and perhaps also the fast moving consumer goods. All in all, broadly one package. And similarly, we will be having more sessions in times to come. This is to once again thank not only those who participated, but also my team in the embassy who have worked very hard. And support team also you can't see there, Umari and Rinal, and my own head of Chansey commercial representative happily also supporting them. And along with Apostle Lantu, the agriculture secretary, Sonia, the marketing in charge, and also we have Feva somewhere behind taking good notes to make sure that every question which has been asked, including on the question of SEPA's relevance to something. Table X, even though it's a known issue, we have been grappling with that challenge. Be as it may, even a negative answer is not necessarily a bad answer. It pushes us to a different direction. One has been wanting to create capacity, including for domestic production. Table X happens to be one of them. Broiler X, I think, is a different story. But be as it may, this question answer will happen. We will try to push these answers also portal in the hope that those who are looking at this sector will be able to get the information and act on them. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much, Your
Thank
Excellency.
you. Thank you, sir. And thank you, everybody at the embassy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks to the whole team there putting up this.
No, let me say hats off to Saleh Bhai. I almost thought he had disappeared. Now he has gone, but doesn't matter. But Saleh from the Oman Chamber of Commerce has been sitting with us all along. That shows that we are interested in solidly moving forward wherever the potential is. I will separately ask Sonia to thank him. I practically thought he made presentation and disappeared, but no, he sat through all across. And Sampanna also made a great presentation and all the support that one requires. Simply confirming, assuring that you bring the goods to the port and forget the rest. I am here to take care, kind of message he had. So all in all, let's move forward. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.